Michael yesterday said that, when it comes to the mental health pharmaceutical industry, there hasn't really been that many breakthroughs since Prozac. And you hear that and you're always thinking, but I thought I heard of the next drug and the next drug and the next drug, but they're not actually making a lot of progress here. And so I think when people are looking to some of these traditional psychedelics and even MDMA, it's just like, wow, we really need to think about this different, look at this different. And I think at some point today, definitely you should explain, like, what is this combination of MDMA and psychotherapy, because it's very interesting how it works as opposed to take this pill and call me in the morning, type of traditional pharma approach. But I mean, do you see those same things?
Oh yeah. Well, a lot of these developments in pharma have been what are called Me Too drugs. So how many SSRIs do we have? 15 different kinds of SSRIs. They all do essentially the same thing, and they're all meant to be administered daily. And they were intended initially to be for a period of months, and then supposedly you regain your balance and you don't need them, but actually what they've been used for is maintenance drugs for years, decades sometimes for people. And so they serve the pharmaceutical industry really well, because these are drugs that you take for an extended period of time. And then if you stop taking them, a lot of times the symptoms come back. They didn't cure anything, they muted the problems, but they weren't cures, they were palliative. And so what's being considered the greatest breakthrough in psychiatry in the last 30, 40 years is ketamine for depression. And that's being used all over America and much throughout Europe. It's starting to be used more. And there's an immediate reset for people that are depressed. Now, it doesn't always last. It often lasts only a week or two, and then people get another treatment. But it's a new mechanism for treating depression. It's a quick acting, almost immediate acting against depression, whereas these SSRIs and other drugs can take weeks sometimes or longer to build up to have an effect. So it's clear that in the field of psychiatry, ketamine is considered to be the most important breakthrough. And it's got psychedelic aspects. It's a dissociative anesthetic, but at roughly 1/10 the psychedelic dose, you can have, 1/10 the anesthetic dose, you get psychedelic experiences. So I think the field of psychiatry is primed for looking for new things and realizing that a lot of what they have, even with the SSRIs, sort of you could say the bloom is off the rose.